Okay, so what we're gonna do today is react to a couple of these E3 garbage. Except for this one, this should be something, and maybe might be hot garbage. I've watched a little bit of this, maybe up to till the old lady starts talking about how she's a gamer, which is false. Just making sure this is working. Okay. We're gonna start with this.
Games for you. Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you.
You know, you ever think, like, some stuff, you know, little Lego video game franchise, you know, the Harry Potters, the Hobbits, think that stuff should, like, stop? I think it should. This might be something. This might be one that's fun. I mean, Lego racing you can't really go wrong with, but, yeah. So, everyone knows, you know,
the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
You know, that's a little interaction that I don't think many people that, you know, do, you know, speak at E3 would do. I don't think they'd respond to the crowd, but, you know, of course he would. So that's a nice little thing. This should not happen. This should just not be a thing. I know it's obviously a gag on, you know, Battletoads, you know. If this is real, which I don't think it is, and I don't think they're making it, it's super duper old. It's from when I was like 2. Like this is like super old. Like I don't think anybody it's crazy that people remember this. So I don't have a problem with Flight Simulator. I have a problem with this. This should not happen. I bought State of Decay 2, or State of Decay, whatever one, I forget. It was absolutely garbage. It looked terrible. It made me want to vomit, you know? It was just not something you want. And I played it for maybe 2 hours before I had to stop. I couldn't do anymore. The game was probably going to be interesting if I played it more, but I just couldn't stomach it. And at the time, I had my old PC, which saying old is an understatement because it still is extremely good computer. It's not anything to, you know, frown upon, but still, I got, you know, 60 FPS. I was almost max settings. I couldn't really max settings on my computer. It was only a GTX 1060. It's still a good card, but it wasn't anything that would play, you know, 100 FPS, you know, ultra settings. So
we are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows.
I wonder how she felt. You know, if she actually knew the climate that this was gonna be, you know, how everyone hates this, and it's like the burden of console gaming that you have to pay for a damn online subscription, and PC just doesn't have that issue. I mean, for some games, like older games, you had to pay, but this is like, no one said anything for a while, you know, in the crowd. She may have knew that what is up and coming would be, what she's about to say would be, you know, something that she could, you know, she's a little grin. But she may have knew that, you know, this could be something. I mean, this is like...
If you want it all,
hold on.
We have created a membership just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games. Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
So the main thing I see here is if you look on the left, you see a couple of good games. Like you see, I'm pretty sure that's Abzu, Snake Pass is iffy, but you got Super Hot, you know? You got Abzu and Super Hot. Those are most of the games I can recognize here, but I can't really, don't know what that is. Don't really know what any of this is. Oh, I do know what that is. That's a really garbage jet ski racing game. I have it on the Switch. I got bored, so I bought it and played it. If this is what I think it is, you probably shouldn't pay an extra $5. It's not worth it. These games are like what you... If anybody uses Viveport for VR, it's like what you get there for free. It's just stuff that, like, you'd find in, like, a yard sale. Nobody wants it. And then you got... What I'm going to comment on this is... Xbox Game Pass is absolutely awful. And the thing to be cheering, it's a step in the right direction with Microsoft, how they're not, you know, money hungry, as, you know, it doesn't seem as they're money hungry, but they really are with this. But this is literally what... we shouldn't be cheering at this, you know? You should be sneering that this is still a thing, Game Pass. You know, most people have accepted it, but still, it's just such a... It's such a stain on the whole console gaming industry, you know? To play Overwatch, you have to, like, first you have to buy the game, $60 when it was out. And then you had to pay $10 every month or so, I don't know. And if you just bought it on PC, it was a $60 purchase, which is still a lot of money, but you can still just only pay $60 once, and you didn't have to pay for an extra thing. And, you know, Overwatch is fairly easy to run depending on what you're using. So, like, if you're just using an okay laptop, like not a work laptop, but, you know, a gaming computer, that's like $500. You can get away with it. Okay, this I have no gripe with. That's a good thing. I don't know what this is here. I was looking at that. I have no idea what that is. That probably is just a stand. You know, I'm kind of stupid. That's probably a stand. But blacking out that, if this is all blacked out, I don't really like that. The pad, that's fine. I don't care. The grips. No, don't forget. Anybody that, you know, plays games like Fortnite or, you know, stuff like that for hours on end, they're not gonna have the driest hands. Leading edge. That could be something. But as far as I remember of Psychonauts, I never played it, but I do remember hearing that it's an old game. And reviving old games is very hit or miss. It's not really like it's not... You can either, like, get money from people's nostalgia and absolutely abuse that, but there's a fine line where you have a good game or you just milking people for money. Before we get into this train wreck, this looks good from EA. I'm just saying, if it was anybody else than EA that was making these games, oh my god, I would be so ecstatic right now to learn that this would be coming out. But after Battlefront 2, I really don't think that it'll be. It could be something. EA never learns, but they could this time. Maybe. I'm sure kids are gonna like it. The Minecraft Dungeons, Age of Empires.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile.
So when I heard this, I just hear mobile. You know, you never want to bring up mobile in this, because in E3, because you know that 99% of the people that are even paying attention to E3 do not play mobile games as their main thing. I mean, you can play like Snake on your phone, like if you're waiting for something. It doesn't make you a mobile gamer. You know, they should not be a thing, but I guess it is.
It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
We put the fan at the center of every decision we make.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console. We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
They said the same thing last time. Xbox One is transformative. It did what it needed to do. I'm hoping that, I don't know where much further you can go with just hardware specs, but sure.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the back.
The fake elevator comment, that's just a good design, okay? Because everyone knows that consoles take a while, you know? One super duper easy way to mitigate this is for companies to throw a super cheap SSD in it. It will exponentially speed it up. But of course, it's not like that. But loading times, you know, I feel like Microsoft just figured out what an SSD is. You know, not anything special.
Background, that's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation...
The elevator ride is supposed to ease that pause, to keep you in immersion. If you're constantly thinking that is a kind of like a break point, I don't think you're trying to be immersed in the game at that point.
Is special because we've really unlocked this new capability to connect with the characters and worlds in a way that no previous generation has allowed.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD.
I don't know much about AMD, their things, but I see this as a step in the right direction from AMD taking a big leap in front of Intel, you know, with their new processors. Should be something that Microsoft definitely should look into. You know, just that name would be a good selling point.
From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging...
I believe that fully, though, because, you know, processors and, you know, Xboxes, they're kind of limited. but you can get away with, you know, high-end stuff, but you can't really get the best.
High bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before.
I hope that they're talking about something. They should have had a transition here, because if this could be two options. If they're talking about just graphics, or they're talking about just the processor. This is not the processor that's going to be doing that. It would be some other processing unit. I don't really know much about consoles and how they work, but I do know a little bit about PCs, and that CPUs do have graphics processing, but it is not great. So to make a CPU that does have really good processing and also, you know, can boast out very high frame rates, very high resolution is hard, and it would definitely require, you know, insane copious amounts of cooling as well. So I don't think a fan can just do that, and a little bit of copper heat sinks. So,
like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
This is kind of big, if this is what they're talking about. Even though, you know, it's finally showing, you know, that the kind of edge stepping up to PCs, you know, to make them kind of similar, I'd say, in, you know, quotation marks, but I'm sure this will be more expensive than a PC that can be nearly the same. So, yeah.
8K capability.
Variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
So this I have no gripes with. This is the best thing you can probably do with consoles to make them much more, you know, wanted. Is ray tracing, which it's a new thing, but it's insanely good. It'll definitely make games look so much nicer, and just if you pay attention to the quality of detail, it gets a lot better. But this is a good leap, but also saying that a CPU can't do that, from what this guy was saying. This guy, if like, should be a little bit more specific. Like, it's gonna usher in resolution frame rates that we've never seen before. Just saying, if he's talking about the processor, which I'm nearly 100% sure he's not, use better words, because that is very confusing.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
You can use an SSD, well, not really, never mind. I was going to say that you can use a USB SSD. But if you really, really want to, I'm sure that you can put an SSD in a console without an Xbox One X, or just a regular Xbox One.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
Well, yeah, that's to be expected. You know, a new SSD is no way is it gonna ever perform with an insanely fast M.2 drive. Well, could compete, you know, by milliseconds, but that's kind of where drives are in this kind of state right now, where hard drives are very becoming obsolete. So, SSDs kind of needed. It was kind of obvious that there was going to be an SSD in this. So, Yeah, you're obviously going to see a jump in performance. You're for sure going to see a jump in performance. There's no way that that's not even, like, 40 times. That is, like, how you would expect from going to a regular hard drive to a pretty fast SSD. So, I feel like this is appealing to people that don't really know about computer parts do well.
Combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation
They're harping on the SSD too much, but also I am nitpicking this whole entire video.
is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
I'm sure it will be.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
Yeah, I should have expected a new console coming out. I mean, I'm sure a lot of other people did, but, just saying, it has to be more. It has to be. It has to be what no one else has ever done for console ever. I'm sure it'll be, the most immersive console ever. That also comes down to your display, but because you're not going to use a very old display at 60 hertz and expect to not get screen tears when you try to run it at 120 FPS.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
I don't lose my last generation as I move into the next generation, the people I play with and the games that I want to play. That experience should be continuous and always growing.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
Scarlet. Holiday 2020. Okay. That was the studio. Now we go to Nintendo, which I have so much hope for. Can't wait. But this right here, Marvel's Avengers, I heard that it was garbage from my friends, so I'm not even gonna react to that because that's just gonna double the video length. So, so this starts out with, looks like it is Breath of the Wild, but I've heard that there's a second one. So.
Huh? What? What are you doing here?
Hello? I'm sure there was subtitles that.
Luigi's Mansion 3. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some damage. It helps to get other ghosts in on the action. Sometimes ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do. Gooigi. Change between Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do everything from slipping through metal fences to walking on spikes. Now please direct your attention to the Scare Scraper. Spooky? Sure. Yet it also houses up to 8 players for local or online co-op gameplay. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Ogre slept too long. Far too long. What has become of... Only together can you defeat what is to come. Heroes of Thra. They're going to need all the help they can get.
Ginger, shut up. Is this the second?
Set destiny in motion with the power of mana. Trials of Mana.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion?
You will come, won't you?
My teacher. Both sides of time are revealed to you. What shall you do? How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever.
Oh, I knew it. Whoa.
Resident Evil.
Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
'Tis a garden of madness. Impossible to predict tomorrow. What's wrong?
because I don't know what any of this is. And I
Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned.
Okay, so this is my first time, well, second time hearing about this. I kind of saw it on the YouTube trending page. I didn't look at it though. I just kind of saw, oh, Shield and Sword, okay, awesome, epic. You know, I got to the Elite Four in Pokemon. What's the newest one? I forget. Pikachu and Pokemon. It's like Pikachu and Eevee. I forget. I don't care enough. But yeah, this is cool. But I never ever got too far in the Pokemon games. I've always gotten bored in a matter of like a couple hours. I probably will play it though. Just saying, this Nintendo, I'm probably gonna watch the Nintendo Direct on my own time, but this is just a little thing.
I've been waiting for you.
We can't turn back now.
I've gotta know the whole truth. He's still alive out there. I know he is.
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Jump in anytime now, darlings.
Context before I keep on going with this. I knew that there was going to be an Animal Crossing game. I just knew. But this looks good. This looks very good. And just like the graphics is already something that I want, because I like Animal Crossing, so I probably will buy it. pixel, maybe a little bit of a change map. Looks like it uses to teleport. Sequel is now in development.
Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
I'm not gonna expect that, but I'm not gonna expect it for a couple years, maybe 3. But that is monumental because I love Breath of the Wild. I love that game. Sometimes I still even play it when I get bored. But that's a really good game, and I kind of get Twilight Princess vibes, you know, with being all dark and kind of like a little gloomy thing. If you can ride this kind of like giant bull, I might just buy the game for that. I don't know what this is though. You know, you got the Calamity from Ganon. I guess it escaped Ganon, or whatever this person is here. Apparently Zelda cut her hair. Don't care. It apparently escaped. Looks like a hand. That could be the Calamity escaped from someone. Is now. Just kills rats. So, don't think Ganon will be the main villain. He could play, but right after a sequel is good because this game won Game of the Year in 2017. This is great. I can't wait.
Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
Okay. Ubisoft. Now we're getting the more, serious games. I mean, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's probably my second out of this, of what I know.
Build a popular resistance to fight back against the emergence of an authoritarian regime. This means you don't just play as one hero, but many. And in Watch Dogs Legion, you can recruit.
Let me just stop this right here. Minecraft, free to play.
And play as anyone.
Can't wait.
Fuck you now. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked.
Get himself nicked. John, man.
I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone! Keep your hands visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't. Oh, just ignore me.
Looks like the same place.
Ian!
Fuck! We lost Ian. He's gone.
Permadeath. Permadeath.
Hello, darling.
Cool. There's no restart.
Time to go. They'll be on to me.
What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm stuck.
This is a meme? A meme?
Don't fucking move! I'll kill him! We'll kill him! Help!
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Code man.
Jesus Christ! Someone else beat these dead sick pricks!
Back up! I need back up! Whoa!
And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet.
What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
We realized very early on that if we were going to do this, we wanted to do it right and to be as authentic as possible because, as you all know, nobody smells bullshit like this particular community.
Except for Bethesda. Oh, you're talking about Rainbow's community. Yeah, they do. I love this. So we got Warden there. We already know that this is a thing. Fancy Rainbow Six introduction. Yeah, I need this. Clutch Royale. What? What is this?
All I do is win. Got him! Go for it, PB! Uh-huh, Princess Bubblegum gonna show you up!
Hey, I'm John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me. Thank
you. Ubisoft might have just taken the cake.
It's a real honor to be here with you guys today. Thank you. I love you too. Right on. This is awesome. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong, tough men over the years. I've played a deputy fighting zombies, special forces soldier who lost everything. And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility and his own moral code.
These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us.
When chaos strikes, rally the specialists. Lead the elite squad.
It says hashtag Ghost Recon. This is probably GameStop to the bed. Game whatever. GameSpot. Just stand 2020.
Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness.
Let's examine these. It looks a lot better. Division, that's a good game. Far Cry 3, good game, solid game. Far Cry, bit old. Far Cry 4, good game. Charles Fusion, good game. You get a VR game right over here. For Honor, good game. Watch Dogs, that sounds like the new one. Far Cry 5, good. Uno, it's Uno. Assassin's Creed, yeah. You got good games here. They look like all games that...
Quarantine will test your tactical skills and survival instincts, holding you and your operators on the razor's edge.
Take him! I'll cover you!
He's going into stasis.
Contact! Head to the extraction point!
But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
So we started working on Roller Champions, a skill-based team PvP sports game that is as fun to watch as it is to play. A game in which you, the player, can create your own story as you roll up to glory.
The stories of the ancient gods and their misadventures have existed through generations of storytellers and audiences and have transformed into tales that we still know and love today.
That's not a good
Gods and Monsters, available
Didn't see
February
enough of that.
25th, 2020.
I might have to look for that. Okay, that was Yubi. Okay, let's just get these out. Cyberpunk. This is 4 minutes. It's Cyberpunk 2077. Really hyped for this game. I'm sure it won't let me down.
Show no respect, and no shit, nobody goes to sleep.
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up, we gonna be with you in a minute. What? Oh, come on, man. Your neck, it's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out, bitches! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie! Jack? Oh, shit! No. Okay, get to a clinic, now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be okay.
is required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good shit we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry. Take the fucking chip, Dex.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this cocksucking attention, damn it.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
So we just got a release date. That's good. There's not much to say about it. It's Cyberpunk. Looks good. Okay, so this one, I've watched the last gameplay demo from QuakeCon, and Doom has always been a favorite of mine. And Doom 2016, absolutely incredible. I hope this doesn't disappoint. So, from what I saw from the last one, it looked it looked like it fit in. So there you go.
Charting a flight path to Mars.
This one was the one that I definitely
launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Any better? I guess this is. This shotgun absolutely looks like platforming to be more of a more focused on. That's cool. There's also a multiplayer. Yes, beanbag. Plasma zones remodel. Obviously, it's the old one. Hopefully, they have like old levels like in 2016. This is kind of like that. Because you did like the same thing with it. Every now environment looks better than it ever did. It's more vivid and less than 2016 did. Rugged, red, brown, black. I'm gonna watch this, and this will be our last video.
Fight! Demon health critical.
Slayer killed. Round 2. Demon Summon. Final round. Fight!
Looks like a step up from the last one. Literally just Doom guys going after each other. Raise hell. Doom Eternal. Looks we got some cover art. I don't think that's final though. Order now and receive. That might be final. Doom Revenant. Oh. Throwback shotgun weapon skin. And bonus campaign master level. How do I get rid of this garbage? 1 year pass. I want to see that though. That's actually cool. That's. I'm very happy with this. I can't wait. I really can't. I'm sure there's no way they can mess it up from how much they showed. This has been nearly an hour. So I didn't anticipate it for. I thought it was gonna be short. But awesome. This is gonna be going up. I'm pretty sure tonight. So. Yeah, cool. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next stream. Should be soon. I decided to make a video because I really wanted to, because I haven't streamed in a couple months from the Beat Saber streams. I might do one of them soon. But yeah, see you guys.